chakra, our relationship with life. Root chakra, our relationship with our human experience. Root chakra is the journey of anchoring our root, right, with the mother, with Mother Earth. It's about reconnecting and healing our relationship with our physical body, our temple, and also with our family, with our lineage, with our bloodline, with our ancestors. That's something so important to know. And believe it or not, there's a lot of bypassing of this understanding because we have a lot of false teachers and guides and spiritual coaching and all of that, right? They are focused on the part of astral traveling and manifesting and spiritual business and money, 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 and what can I take, right? And it's less about what is truly behind the journey. Behind this journey is there is so much sacredness. It's about remembering. It's about coming back here. Coming back here. Oh my God. Coming back to our body. Coming back to feeling. And this is why part of the journey, right, is the transmutation of pain. Oh my God. Who wants to sit with pain? We do anything possible to intellectualize things. We do anything, to escape. Why do we struggle with overindulging with things? Why do we struggle with substances? Why there's alcoholism? Why there is like all these problems with narcotics? Why do we seek to escape? It's one way or another. And so take that into consideration when listening to people who are speaking about spiritual awakening, who are selling you, these false initiations and the bypassing of the root chakra. Because my love, without transmutation of pain and sitting with the discomforts, the changes that this journey requires, and the part where we must seek correction, is a lot. There's no other way to speak about a spiritual awakening. It's painful. It's going to challenge everything, and everything that you're attached to is going to challenge your ways of thinking, your ways of seeing, perceiving yourself, the world, others. It's going to challenge your view and understanding of the world, of what is God, of the universe. It's going to challenge your sense of safety, your identity. It's going to rip apart the mask that you have been wearing. And so part of working, right, with healing the root chakra is the understanding that we must reconcile within. And we must become aware of all the places where we are existing in separation and denial, shameful. Where are we lying to ourselves? How we put ourselves down? How attached are we to escaping our addictions? Where are we existing believing beliefs to be true about ourselves and others, beliefs that are in true robbing us like dream thieves from the experience to live freely and fully and to manifest our purpose in life and to discover that. Because to be honest with you guys, once again, there's a lot of misunderstandings about purpose because we have people selling you missions. This is the thing. I really want you to sit with this. We as humans, our ego like to feel an entitlement. We have aspects of ourselves that are very trickstery, very deceptive. We do anything we can to, oh my God, how I can manipulate an outcome, right? We have aspects of ourselves that are, not very patient. We have aspects of ourselves that are feeling fearful, that are holding on to the beliefs that we cannot, that we're lacking. Aspects of us that struggle with change. And so, in order for a human being to heal and, reconcile, right? In order to heal a root chakra, we have to go through a deep process. And it's a journey because it is not just about the intellect, it's the part where we have to embody. So your actions must show up the changes and the realizations, right? The inner understanding or inner standing that a lot of people talk about. Okay, I understand. Okay, but you still are procrastinating. Oh, I understand. And then you're talking, 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 but what are the actions? And this is not me being critical. This is not me being judgy. I'm just speaking the truth. Okay, we have the part to where the intellect, okay, makes sense. All right, I see something, I got it. But what are your actions saying? What are your day-to-day choices and decisions letting you know about your inner standing, your understanding? How are you grounding and seeking correction? As above, so below. So if your soul is evolving, then, right, it's going to show up in your actions and your physical embodiment, in the embodiment here. If your soul is going on loops and you still are trapped in the lower astral planes, or there is a misalignment to where, okay, in the mental body, I understand, but in my emotional body, I'm still relieving, then there's a misalignment. So obviously, right here in this physical world, you're going to be tripping, you're going to be struggling, you're going to be still fighting. Are you following me? I know you are. This is so important to ground. There's an order to things. Oh my God, the universe is so organized. I mean, let's just, take some time to study and learn about sacred geometry, and you'll know. Let's look at the stars, the alignments, the timing of things. Everything is divine perfection. And so the way to move forward with our journey also have a process. So when we are healing a root chakra, we have to first ground ourselves here with the truth. We need to know what is the work. If you don't know what is the work, and if you're not getting the correct data, the correct guidance, you're going to be trapped in a loop where you can convince yourself and your intellect of all of the things, but your actions and the fruits, right, of your manifestations are letting you know what's up. We can, and you can go and look for, research about magnum opus. Go research about the stages of spiritual awakening. And there are layers and layers to the stages. Because we're talking about ancestral healing. Everything must be, you need to understand it, you need to process it, you need to integrate it, you need to get the action. The moment you're taking action here from a place of true inner standing, right? When your thoughts, your words, and your actions are following the things you're saying and claiming, the things we say and we claim, right? I add myself to it. Remember, I'm doing this with you guys too. Then now we're talking. Now we're talking. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to sit with this. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, to the point. This is how I am. I'm very practical, and I don't like to overwhelm people. I want to give you time to process this, to sit with it, and then do your part, which is to investigate more. You don't have to believe everything I'm saying. Please practice critical thinking. Please go deep within your studies and ask and pray to the divine, to your ancestors, to God for revelations of truth. All right? May you be blessed on your journey. Thank you for being here. All right? I will keep posting more. I'm here to support you. I care. All right? Namaste and blessings.